Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Courtney and I've been a part-time reseller since 2018, and today I have a thrift haul for you. So a few weeks ago, I'm a little bit behind, clearly saying a few weeks ago, but a few weeks ago I went to my Honey Hole mom and pop thrift shop, and I didn't realize it at the time because I hadn't been on social media all day, but apparently it was like National or International Thrift Store Day or Thrift Shop Day, and they were running a BOGO sale. Everything was buy one get one, clothing and shoes, and you just had to get like an even number of items and have like, you know, for every shirt that you got, you'd have to have another shirt to get a shirt free. You couldn't do like a shirt and a pant combo. So I ended up getting 27 or 28 items. When it was broken down after the BOGO sale, it came out to $4.47. Nope, $4.47 a piece. So that is lower than my normal cost of good. If I shop at like a regular Goodwill in the Atlanta area, I typically end up spending between like $4 and $8 a piece. So I am always happy if I can get that cost of good below $5. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. I didn't do this on purpose, but the best item is in the front. It is a Tory Burch New Tags like solid navy blue blouse. So it's really basic. There's nothing too special about it other than the brand. Little like slits in the side. So the suggested retail MSRP was $225, and I haven't run comps on these things since I went shopping for them, which has been a few weeks. So I will put comps on the screen as we're going throughout. This is a Katie top is the style, and the size is a size 14, which is a great size. So we'll see how that does. I'm excited to get it listed. I have already photographed all of this stuff. I left it hanging on my rack so that I could do a haul for you guys. I was actually productive and got stuff photographed like within the same couple days in the same week as I found it. So look at me go. So up next is a brand I've never found before. It is Sea Folly. Full disclosure, when I found this, I got confused and I thought it was Sea New York, I think is the brand I was confusing it with. I'll put a picture of the Sea New York tag. It's got like a squiggly logo. So this is not that brand. However, fortunately, it does sell decent. So I did look up comps on this one, and I should make a decent profit. It's just this like leopard print. It's like a micro leopard print. It's really tiny. Sleeveless, purple and orange color. This one's a size extra small. It says designed in Australia. So yeah, we'll see how that does. Up next is J. Jill New Tags. So this one is a size extra large. It retailed for $89, and it's just this really like pretty feminine blouse. It's got some pleating, I'd say in the top half. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it kind of smooths out into like a regular fabric in the bottom. It's got bell sleeves, really pretty, just like a basic, you know, mature brand, you know. I don't know. We'll see what that brings in. Maybe like, I'd say like 30 to 50 since it's new with tags, but I'll put comps on the screen. All right, this is my tried and true. You guys know I love it. I've sold it a million times, and by a million, I mean like 5, but you know what I mean. Size small, Clarissa and Woo. It's the cold shoulder. I just recently picked this up in red and another one in black as well. It's got the asymmetrical hem with the longer sides. Not much to say about this one, but it should be a solid like $30 to $35. I can never go wrong with Clarissa and Woo. This is a brand I don't always pick up, but this item was really cute, so I couldn't pass it up on BOGO day. The brand is, let's see if we can do this, Corey Lynn Coulter, which I've sold a couple times before. This brand has been sold at Anthropologie before. This is a small petite, but look how cute this jumpsuit is. It's a cropped length. It's got a little tie waist. I think it's supposed to be off the shoulder. Super stinking cute. I don't know if I looked comps up for this. I wish I would have filmed this a while ago because my memory is garbage, but we'll see. I'll put comps on the screen. I do remember this being a brand I'd never heard of, but I saw it at the sale and was intrigued by it. So I looked it up, and I want to say I remember thinking if this was like a normal thrift store price, like $7 or so, I may not have picked it up, but since it was BOGO and I knew it'd be, you know, less than $5, I thought it was worth it. It's a linen blend. It's kind of like an open, loose knit, like beachy vibe. Just a solid, it could be a good lag and look piece. If you're not familiar with what lag and look why did I say it like that? Lag and look. If you're not familiar with what lag and look is, I will put the description of what it is on the screen. It's basically just pieces that you can layer a lot with. This next one is a brand I've sold denim before, and I want to say it sold for around $100. So I would not have picked this up full price. This is Outer Known. It's just a basic tank top. But this was actually one I had an odd number and I needed one more piece, and I had just put this back and I knew where it was. So I ran and grabbed it just to make it. So technically it ended up like being the free piece. But anyways, the brand is Outer Known. It's a really great brand for denim and more substantial pieces. This tank top probably won't bring much, maybe like $15 to $20 if I'm lucky, but we'll get that listed. I've never picked this brand up, but I've heard people talk about it before. I think it's XCVI. You see that? And it's a size extra small. It is a completely sheer, like mesh type top. It's got a high-low hem. You'd have to wear something under this, like a tank top or a bandeau or something like that. So I did look up comps for this piece when I was in the store. I remember that, and it was decent. Like, I don't think it was like a bolo. Like, I don't think you'll bring in a ton, but it was pretty good. So I picked that piece up. I've never sold this brand before, but I've heard other resellers talk about it. Cut Loose being a lag and look and art to wear piece. So I picked this one up. It's got that, what is this called? It's not a cow neck. Is it a cow neck? I can't remember. Anyways, so this is like a light gray. I do feel like there was like a pinhole on this somewhere. I remember thinking like, I need to include that in my listing. Anyways, I'm not going to waste your time looking for it, but I think there's like a little pinhole in the bottom somewhere, but otherwise great condition. We'll see how that one does. All right. This is a Maeve by Anthropologie. I've told you guys before, but if you're not aware, if the tag says by Anthropologie on it and it doesn't just say Maeve by itself, that means it's a newer piece. Let's see what this one is. I cannot tell what this says. It's maybe an 8, maybe a small, might be a mystery. I have measurements. I think I know, like I have a picture of what it is. I was able to zoom in and see it, but it's just this really cute summery top. Almost looks like it has sprinkles on it, but it has this cute little tie detail on the arms, button down, plain back. So super cute. I mean, another one of those that I wouldn't have paid, you know, like $7 or $8 for, but since I was paying less than $5, it was fine. Don't judge me on this one. I had to wash it and I haven't steamed it yet, so it's super wrinkly. But I found this brand for the second time in like 2 months, which is awesome because it's a bolo, if you're not aware. Alembica. It's one of those like unsuspecting ones. It's really plain. God, the wrinkles look so bad. But it's kind of like they do a lot of basics like maxi dresses, midi dresses, blouses, things like that, but it sells for a lot. I think I found the other piece that I found recently was a long sleeve maxi dress and the comps were over $100. All right, up next is a brand that they sell at Nordstrom. I don't know if it's sold anywhere else, but the brand is ALC. It retails for a ton, doesn't really resell for what you think it would. But this was cute. It's a little leopard cheetah. You know, I've told you guys I don't know the difference, so whichever one it is of that. Little puff sleeve with some ruching on the sleeve. I thought this was super cute, extra small. Another one I wouldn't have paid up for, but you know, with $5 or less as my cost of goods, I think it's worth it. This is another one that piqued my interest. It's like this loud, vibrant, like hippie style shirt. And the brand tag looked interesting to me. It's called Moods of Norway. And when I did comps on this in the store, they were all over the place. I mean, there were some that sold for like $8 and some that sold for 50 plus. Because this was a 2X, it's an XXL, I did go ahead and pick it. I am going to list it and see what it sells for. What am I trying to say? What month is it? It's September. So Halloween is next month. You know, if somebody wanted to do like a 70s vibe or a retro vibe, like this could totally work for a costume. All right, this is a brand that used to be known for being like a bolo in jeans. I honestly have 2 or 3 pairs listed that are just sitting for me, so I wouldn't call it a bolo, but I did still pick this up because it was so cheap. It's an extra small. It says really cute. It's got all these ruffle details on it. It is sleeveless. I remember when I was listing this though, I need to do the research before I list it because I'm not sure. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but see how that's folded in? I don't know if that's manufactured or if somebody got it tailored. The job is definitely professional. I don't think anybody did it by hand. It was on a machine, but I just don't know if somebody maybe had that taken in because it was too big in the armpit area or if it's supposed to be like that. It's like that on both sides. So it looks identical over here. I just need to look into it to see. Either way, I'm still going to sell it because I have it. So we'll see how that does. This is another Nordstrom brand that retails for a ton. Reese. I've sold this a few times. It doesn't sell for a lot. This is a size 14 and it was in excellent condition. It's this long button down. It's got a high-low, like dramatic slit in the side. Floral. I don't think it's silk. I don't know. Let me check. I've been wrong before. Yeah, 100% viscose. I didn't think it felt like silk. So yeah, we'll see how that does. And the buttons are hidden. You can't see them, but they're in there. All right, I got another Maeve by Anthropologie piece. This is another current piece because it says by Anthropologie on the tag. Okay, this is a small, what is this? Leopard cheetah again. I guess I really should figure out like which is which so I could tell you guys, but I've tried and I can't. So this I'd say is like maybe falls, it's not a, I wouldn't call it a midi, but it falls like right below the knee, like above the calf though. So the sleeves are semi-sheer. What else can I say about this? Not much. So yeah, we'll see how that does. This one is J. McLaughlin. This was the first piece I found on this day. It was outside on the new rack. So this is an extra small. It is super stinking cute. Not, you know, the fanciest thing in the world, but I thought this would be great for somebody going on a beach vacation or a little getaway or somebody that lives coastal. It does have, if you've watched one of my previous videos, I am having issues with this stupid light that I bought off Amazon. It'll come back on in a second, but there is, you probably can't see it with the light being off, but there is like a discoloration mark on the shoulder. There we go. Somewhere around there. So I did, or I will disclose that when I list it, but the back is just solid, but it does have this cute, like lacy embroidered trim around the bottom as well. So hopefully that does well. And another piece from Clara Sun Woo. This one's a medium. It's got these like polka dot holes, but this is a dress. I don't know that I've ever sold a dress by this brand. It is definitely a mini dress. It is sleeveless, solid black. It's got that deep V with the holes, which is stupid because you'll see the person's bra, but whatever. Somebody can wear a slip, I guess, with it. So just a nice basic, you know, and the people that follow that brand are like Clara Sun Woo stans. They will buy anything. It's not the most stylish brand in the world, but people still pay for it. So this is an Athleta jumpsuit. It's a full length jogger style. I don't normally pick up this Athleta tag if I can find it. There it is. I don't normally pick this one up because it is an older one, but because this was buy one get one free and it's a more substantial piece because it's a full length jumpsuit, I did pick it up. The back has like a faux wrap detail, and I did confirm that's the back because the tag is in the back. And then on the front there is a drawstring, like elastic waist. All right, I don't pick up this brand all the time, but you know, when it's a good deal. And honestly, it's not that I don't pick it up because it doesn't sell well. I pick it up because it's boring to me. Like, I want to list things that excite me. Like, old me would have picked up anything. I mean, maybe it's still new me too because I picked these up, but it was a good deal, okay? But I try really hard to focus on things that I love and that excite me and that are pretty and, you know, make me want to photograph them and list them. I wouldn't say that this piece does that, but I did already photograph it, so that's a good sign. So these are Prana. They are just like a functional pant for hikers and whoever else wears these kind of pants. They do have like the roll up. You can roll them up and snap them on the sides. I don't know if these are, what are they called? Ripstop. I don't know if they're that material or not. Honestly, I don't know what that is. I've just heard people say it, so it sounded good. The Prana logo is on the back. These are just like an olive green color. Let's see, what size are they? They're a medium. So we'll list those, see how they do. You know, it is about to be fall seasons, which I feel like, I don't know, hiking people probably hike year round, but I wouldn't want to hike unless it was like crispy and cool out. Maybe those will sell. I don't know if these were a good idea or not. These are a wedgie straight, which is definitely a style that I sell, but they're a floral pattern. So that could be great or it could be terrible. We'll see. I did find stock photos for them, fortunately, so that'll probably help them sell a little faster. Size 27. They're definitely that, I don't know if you can see it, but it's that premium, Levi's premium label, and it's got the big E on the tab, and then a leather patch. So, I mean, all of those signs are great. I just don't know with the floral if they'll sell. We'll see. I had originally picked up, so when I got there, I didn't know about the sale. I went through maybe a third of the store, and then I overheard the ladies telling somebody that had just come in about the sale. I was like, great, now I have to go through the whole store again. So I did. And I originally was just going to check out with all my tops, but I was like, I know that I saw some pants in there that I would have picked up if I knew that it was going to be less than $5 a piece, or that it was a BOGO sale. So I did go back and I picked up, you know, a handful of pants. This was one of them. It's a Torrid size 5, which is the equivalent of a 5X. And it's the snake print, tapered leg, cuffed, pull-on pants with a tie. So I think, yeah, they have pockets. So these should sell well. I feel like the sizes that sell the best for me for Torrid are sizes 3 through 5. So 3X through 5X. That's just my personal experience. The tie goes all the way around on the back. We'll see how that does. I think those are just a polyester blend. All right, another pair that I picked up is this Abercrombie & Fitch Curve Love pair. The style is the ankle straight ultra high rise. It has a zip fly, but these are just like a tried and true, you know, somebody that needs a good pair of jeans for the fall will pick these up. They've got a raw hem. They've got the cute raw hem detail in the back. I don't know if you can see that. Not a ton of distressing other than the hem. So you should do good. They're a size 2 regular or a 26. When you guys list jeans that have both like the 20s, 30s size and like the regular size, what do you put like in Poshmark and eBay? I can never decide. I think I flip-flop. Like one time I'll put a 2 and then the other time I'll put a 26 or whatever. Stupid light. But what do you guys do? Because I don't know what the right thing to do is, which is why I just flip-flop. I have not seen a pattern for like ones that have sold quicker than others. There may be a pattern there, I just didn't pay attention, but yeah, what do you guys do? All right, and we're back. So this pair is Bread and Butter Soft Surroundings. These are a petite medium, but these are like the epitome of a soft surroundings piece. Like just very boho, has lots of embroidery, really pretty colors. It's on both the front and the back. Unfortunately, when I was photographing these, I did find a flaw though. In one of the sides, they're pull-on pants, and one of the sides has a split where the elastic is exposed. I don't think that's a deal breaker. I think somebody that has any sort of sewing skills, which is not me, would be able to fix that. So I'm still gonna list them, still gonna sell them. I think they're a linen or a cotton blend if I remember correctly. So we'll see how those do. And this isn't our last piece. We have a pair of shoes. So our next to last piece is this BDG Urban Outfitters pair of jeans. They're 26. They're a, what does that say? Slim straight, just like the Abercrombie ones. And just like those, I think this is just going to be like a staple pair for somebody this fall. So they've got the blown out knee here, the distressed knee here. I don't think, yeah, raw hem, if you guys didn't see that. And the back doesn't have any distressing other than the hem. So these should be good. I want to say I found, is this the pair? Yeah, so when I was photographing them, I did find this little like bleach spot. I don't know if that was manufactured. Can you see it right there? I don't know if that was manufactured or if it happened, you know, with the previous owner, but I did disclose that, or I will disclose that one. I like how I keep saying, like, I did disclose it, like I listed it. I hadn't listed it yet, but when I do list it, I will disclose it. So anyways, that is that pair, and let me go get that one pair of shoes. So the one pair of shoes that I got, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think the shoes were BOGO. It was just clothing, which is why I only got one pair. But I did get this pair of J. Crew leopard / cheetah slip-on sandals. They're espadrilles. If you're not familiar, if you're a new reseller, this, like, what would you call this? Like grassy material on the bottom of shoes. That's what people call espadrilles. You see it mostly in like wedges and things like that, but occasionally you'll see a sandal like these. These were in great shape. They were definitely pre-owned. I mean, they were worn. You can see wear on the bottoms, but other than that, they're in great shape. They're a size 8. I think somebody's gonna love those. If they were my size, I would keep them, but they're not. That was a rally. I feel like that's the fastest haul I have ever done. Maybe I should make that the new norm, because I hate the long hauls. They take forever to edit. They take forever to film. It takes forever to download on my phone or my computer because it's so big. So I feel like this was like a, where are we at? Did I stop the video? We're at 21 minutes now. I don't remember. But that was, it's like an express haul. That's what we'll call this. We'll call this an express haul. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a nice little surprise. I popped in just for a normal thrift trip because I had some free time. And this is the one that's like rarely open when I'm free. Like it opens Monday through Friday from like 9 to 3 or 9 to 4 when I'm working. And then on Saturday, it's only open from like 9:30 or 10 until 12:30. So I have very limited options when it comes to sourcing from this spot. So anytime that I'm free when it's open, I try to stop over there. They did have, unfortunately I missed it, but they did have a all clothing $1 sale, and I was busy. I had plans, so I couldn't go to that, but they run sales like that all the time, so I'm always excited when I can hit them up and take advantage of some of those sales. So I am happy with my finds from this one. I think I'll make a pretty good profit. What do you guys think? Do you think this was a good haul? I have definitely, y'all probably already noticed. I don't know why nobody's called me out in the comments, but I've been thrifting a lot lately. We're gonna wait for it to come back on. So if you haven't noticed, I've been thrifting a lot lately. I have been listing a lot too, but I've definitely been thrifting more items than I've been listing because I'm trying to cut costs. I'm trying to, you know, student loans are kicking back in and I don't want to change my lifestyle. So I'm trying to make more money so that I don't have to cut anything out. So I have not been paying to have a lister list my listings, but the problem with that is I'm really busy at my corporate job, so I don't always have a lot of time to do the research for stock photos and things like that. So I'm listing slower than I am sourcing, which is how I got myself in that predicament with the death pile. But the good thing is, the difference is that I'm very aware of it this time. Before I had no idea that I had a problem, and now I definitely do. So, you know, I'm thinking about doing like a no thrift November. It'll kind of work out well because I'm so busy at my corporate job that I'll be working lots of overtime and stuff anyway. So I won't really have time to source. So as long as I commit to putting all my extra time into photographing and listing, then I should be in good shape. I am creeping up on 1,000 subscribers if I haven't already hit it by the time this video comes out. So when I do hit that 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours that it takes to get monetized on YouTube, I'm going to do some sort of giveaway. I haven't figured out what yet, but I thought that would be fun. I don't know what makes sense. I mean, I've seen a bunch of people do giveaways of like inventory or like shipping supplies. I'm not balling, so I can't do like a label printer or anything like that, but we'll do something small but mighty. If you have any ideas for that, what I should give away, comment below and let me know, or send me a message over on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at magnolia.thrifter. And I think that was the laundry list of items I wanted to tell you guys about. So thank you so much again for tuning in and watching this haul. If you liked it, if you don't mind giving it a thumbs up, that would help my channel out a lot, and would love it if you're not already, if you would subscribe. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day.